Perry Miniatures AO60 Agincourt Foot Knights, 1415 to 1429. A great way to get into later 100-Year War, medieval wargaming. So in this kit, you're going to get 36 figures evenly split between the French and the English. I'm going to turn this around. Here are an example of what you can build and how you can paint your figures here. Well, in any case, this is an example of what you can build out of the kit. And without further ado, let's go ahead and take a look at what's inside. First off are the Renedra bases. You have a variety of them from the, this looks like 60 by 40 to the 60 by 20, and even a, what is this, 20 or 10? I'm not even sure what you would use this particular individual base for, but you do have a series of bases here, and it's always nice to get them so that you don't have to source them from another vendor. And next up is your miniature guide. In this guide, you're going to have some information about the men-at-arms and knights of this time period. Here are your flags, and there are a number of different ones here. And then on the back side is kind of like the coloring for the livery, as well as you know, the bassinets and all that fun stuff. But we'll take a closer look at the flags. Let me zoom in here. So here are your French flags, and you do have a number of different ones. It's nice that you have a wide variety of them, because obviously you're going to be able to field a number of different units during this period of the war. On the other side are the English flags or banners. I'll zoom in here. I like this banner of St. George. All right, and that is your miniature guide. Next up, the meat and potatoes. You get 6 sprues evenly divided between French and English, and we're going to take a closer look at the differing sprues. All right, first off is the French sprue. So in this sprue, you have a number of arms, two-handed weapons, one-handed weapons. This looks like a shield. You have a number of arming swords. And then the main part of the sprue are the 6 torsos here. So let me get even closer. So what's kind of neat about this set is they have open-faced helm, but you can also put the faceplate on. So if you're not a big fan of painting faces, guess what? You have an opportunity to not have to paint faces. So that's always kind of neat. You can also have these raised up onto the helmet, so you are showing the face, and the the faceplate is up. So that's kind of neat. And again, these are split evenly across the French and the English, so that you're going to have 18 figures for each nation, and that is the French sprue. Alright, next up is the English sprue. So you have a number of different weapon options as well, one-armed and two-handed, one-handed and two-handed, as well as a number of arming swords. And the main portion of the sprue are the 6 bodies here, face masks, but the English have the orlais, which is a decorative band across the helmet. Let's go ahead and take a closer look. So they look slightly different, obviously, than the French. There's the orlais, you get 2 of them. I don't know if that would be like a choice for an officer or a commander on the line, but it would be a good way to differentiate that from the rest of your men-at-arms or knights, depending on how you want to field these guys. Because again, you can field these as both men-at-arms or as foot knights. These are going to be the same sprue that you see in the French army box as well as the English army box. And yeah, so that is the English sprue. And that is the Perry Miniatures AO60 Agincourt Foot Knights, 1415 to 1429. As someone who is just getting into 100 Years War, and specifically late 100 Years War, this is a good way to ease yourself into that era of wargaming. Again, you get 36 figures, but the fact that you have it evenly split between English and French makes this a pretty good value. It's also a good way to expand upon your Agincourt forces on each side in the event that you want to get a box, to purchase a box without having to purchase maybe the English Army one or the French Army one separately. If you already have a number of those, this is a good way to reinforce. And I believe because they are kind of agnostic in terms of nation and specifically just the way the armor and the arms look, you may be able to feel this as something different, like a different faction within the French or an ally of the English, maybe even Germans. I'm not sure. Again, I'm pretty new to this era of wargaming, so if I am incorrect in that, point it down in the comments below. So anyway, great way to ease yourself into 100 Years' War, or a great way to reinforce the army that you already have because of the even split between the English and the French. So those are my thoughts. All right. If you like this video, go ahead and click like. If you haven't subscribed to the channel, I'd appreciate it if you would. Click the bell notification icon to get notified of all new unboxings coming out of the channel. And then click the link in the description below to join our Discord server. That is the best way I can chit-chat you about medieval wargaming and any other gaming that we cover on this channel. So that's it. Thanks for watching. Stay tuned for more unboxings from Wargaming Noob Historical.